Okay, Spirit. What's the gossip? What's the tea on Leo placements? What's the gossip? What's the tea, Spirit? We need clearance with the messages, please. Okay, we got private relationship. We got destroyed. We got betrayal. And we got tantric sex. Okay, we got sexual protection at the top. What's the gossip? What's the tea? So the tea is, some of you guys, you could be sexually protecting yourself. Some people find you to be not only sexually appealing to others, but they feel like you could be in this energy of like practicing being like abstinent, or you could be celibate, even though you are very attractive. But I feel like that could be you in this energy. You could be practicing abstinence or being celibate. But some people feel like even though you come across to the world as abstinent or celibate and sexually attractive, some people feel like you're hiding the simple fact that you may be secretly talking to somebody. So they're trying to say that what what you're saying, or whatever you're practicing, they feel like it's not adding up to what they think that you're hiding. Some people feel like you're just, this is a facade, this is fake, this is a mask, this is what you tell people, you're celibate, you're abstinent, whatever. But they feel like you're secretly like dealing with another person or other people behind the scenes. Now, some of you guys may have been withholding sexually from somebody particular for a while, but they feel like you were secretly still, like, it's like you allow somebody back in. People feel like you don't want nobody to know that you let somebody come back in, even though this is somebody that has already completely destroyed the connection. um they feel like you don't want nobody to know that you got back together with this person, even though you could be telling everybody, no, I don't deal with them anymore, I'm celibate or I'm abstinent, whatever, right? They feel like you're hiding it. You're hiding the simple fact that you're still dealing with this person. And I feel like this is somebody that may have destroyed y'all relationship to the point where you just don't no longer trust them, but y'all secretly still connected on a sex-based level. So yeah, so that's the tea, that's the gossip. People feel like you are lying about not dealing with this person. You don't want nobody to know that you're dealing with this person. Whether that's true or not, because it could be their assumptions, right? But let's see. Some people feel like this is somebody that may have cheated on you, and yeah, they stepped outside of y'all connection and dealt with somebody else, and that could be part of them destroying a relationship. Some of you guys, people feel like you may have been dealing with a prostitute or a trick or somebody, like I said, somebody that sleeps around with other women or other men, and then they feel like you are secretly still dealing with them, but you don't want nobody to know, even though the relationship is completely shattered. um some people feel like you could be in a domestic violence connection with somebody that stepped out of your relationship before and you took them back. I'm telling you, some people feel like you were secretly dealing with somebody that could be abusive, and you don't want nobody to know, even though they have already messed up the relationship. But we got retreat. Okay. I feel like your family and friends think that about you, even though you come across as like not doing anything with anybody. Now, some of you guys, the real situation is you may be secretly talking to somebody new and you don't want nobody to know. Moving in silence. And this could be reversed. So that's the T. And you could be like leaving, like you may be in separation with somebody that's very like you could be, yeah, in separation with somebody that's very manipulative, like maybe they like to destroy your property. I'm just getting this energy where somebody like to throw things, maybe punch walls or break windows. Like I feel like you could secretly, you could be like staying away from a toxic lover that likes to like abuse you and destroy your property. But a lot of people think you're still dealing with this person. And I feel like even if you secretly are dealing with this person, you may end up having some form of like break up or another break with them. Some of you guys, you may even get the law involved. So that's the T. You may have ended up letting this person go. Some of y'all, you gave this person another chance and didn't tell nobody, but you end up having to let them go again. And maybe you're trying to get this person to go to jail. Maybe you could be taking them to court for something, or like maybe you have reached out plenty of times to, law enforcement or whatever, right? But maybe you felt like something was turned against you, like something didn't go in your favor because maybe they didn't help you, or even if you did go to court for this person, maybe you just felt like everything was in their favor and not yours. It's like something wasn't fair, something wasn't, it's like somebody's actions towards you, Leo, you feel like people basically saying that you were at fault for something. And it, like I said, this could be reversed. So just take what resonates. Because some of y'all ended up did getting the law involved and having to go to court, and it still didn't go in your favor. Like for an example, maybe you were trying to get like a PFA or a restraining order or something, but the judge didn't grant you that. Or even if the judge did grant that, maybe they violated and still came back around after the judge granted you that, for this person to stay away from you. It's something like that. I'm just keep getting this energy where somebody didn't follow through or comply to, whatever it was that was given to them from through the judge. I'm hearing through the judicial system, like literally. But that could be for somebody. Maybe you're going through this behind the scenes and people just don't know about it. People think that you secretly dealing with this person still. But the reality in your life, you could be actually trying to fight to get this person to stay away from you or leave you alone or something like that. Like I said, maybe you're going through custody, not custody, but you're going through court situations with this person. Look, family. Some of you guys, you could have a family with this person, but like I did state at the beginning, some of you guys' family may think that you still secretly dealing with them and going through this with them still after they have already betrayed you. And like I said, I feel like some of y'all did take this person back and didn't tell nobody, but it got worse. So now you're taking like matters into your own hand and taking this person to court. So just take what resonates. So that's the T. People feel like you're secretly dealing with this person that is very abusive, but it's more than that. If anything, I feel like a lot of y'all trying to get this person to leave you alone, stay away from you. We got teaching. Yeah, I feel like this could be a lesson for you. Somebody could be trying to teach somebody a lesson, or they have taught somebody a lesson. Like I said, maybe somebody did get the law involved and now they're being punished for it. Some of you guys, you feel like you were being punished for it because maybe they're trying to say, well, you still went back to them. You still was sleeping with them even after they destroyed something of yours. Like it could be something like that. or even if they put their hands on you, it's like maybe you feel like people are blaming you and trying to punish you. So it could be something like you could be secretly trying to take this person. I say secretly because maybe your family and friends don't know, but you could be trying to take this person to court for something that they vandalized or for putting their hands on you, or maybe both. But you just feel like all odds are against you because you just feel like whatever is being said in court or with the police saying, right? If you didn't, even if you didn't go to court, it's like they're blaming you for taking them back, and you feel like you're being punished for it, or you feel like you have to do some time in prison or something. I don't know, but just take what resonate. I just feel like something wasn't really fair to you. Something wasn't really justified. You didn't get the outcome that you were looking for. Some of you guys, this person did end up having to go to jail and do some time. And maybe while they did go to jail and do some time, you could be secretly dealing with somebody else. And if you are secretly dealing with somebody else that's new, while they in doing time in prison for, like I said, violating the order, or putting their hands on you, if you are dealing with somebody new, I feel like you still could be a little bit hurt, and you may end up like stepping out of that relationship due to what happened to you previous with the other person that's in jail. Because some of you guys, you could be operating out of hurt and pain, and maybe you feel like because the last person did X, Y, and Z to you, you feel like you got to have the upper hand in this new connection. I don't know. I'm just getting this energy where some of you guys, you could be hurt. So just take what resonate, But I just feel like you could be operating out of like past trauma. Now, if this is not you talking to somebody while the other person could be doing time in jail or whatever the case may be, because some of you guys, they may not be doing time. You have an order on them to stay away. But the new person could be switching up on you and stepping out of this connection. So I just can't tell what side you may be on. It's either that you are the one that's doing your own thing, or the new person doing their own thing, stepping out of y'all connection. Just take what resonate, because some of y'all, maybe you did start talking to somebody new, and maybe you feel like it was a repetitive cycle with you dating people, um, of being this abusive towards you, or like cheating on you, manipulating you, and destroying your belongings. And some of you guys, you have been in a repetitive cycle. Like every time you talk to somebody new, it's the same thing, but in a different body, same person in a different body. But I'm just getting that. But somebody wanted some form of power over you. So the T is that now you took your power back in a situation. This is if you're not dealing with somebody new right now, even though people assume that they think you're still dealing with this ex or whatever. You may have eventually took your power back and things are going in your favor. Some of you guys, if this was a marriage that you may have been in with the person that was being destructive in your life, causing chaos and drama and stuff, um, somebody may have been granted some money. Like I said, I just can't tell what side you may be on, but somebody, you probably could be collecting funds like finances. Somebody wanted control over your money also. But I just feel like somebody was granted something. Maybe they got alimony. Maybe they got, if you married to this person, maybe they had like 50% of your money. Like I don't know about to say spirit. The judge may have granted this person to have like more of your assets, or half of your assets, and maybe ever since they had that your money, right? You just been struggling. So you just been struggling, or you can flip flop the energy, but I just feel like whatever people assume about you is deeper than that. Because some of y'all haven't even told nobody that you were going through this. The rest of you guys, people do know. But I'm just getting this energy of not a lot of people. Rarely, probably not even nobody. But let's see. So the T is people think you secretly dealing with somebody, you keep taking them back, but I feel like it's more than what they assume. The law may be involved in this situation, and Like I said, a lot of y'all may not have got things in your favor in regards of the court situation. Um, but like I said, I feel like if you wasn't at favor of something, you've been struggling. I strongly feel that way. Some of you guys, if you feel like something ain't going your favor in regards of your money, your assets, you could be left struggling right now because they could be like living off of your money. Like you, like it could just be something of them having like equity of the house or something. If y'all own, you own a house, or y'all both own the house, a property. Maybe they get the house, but you get to get the car. You know what I'm saying? But or it can just be like I said, they collect most of your money, your or whatever from your assets. Like if you started a business or something, or whatever y'all had shares of, right? You just feel like they got most of it basically. Even if it's just yours, you feel like you work really hard for it. You feel like they gain more than you have, or maybe you have gained nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But something wasn't in your favor. I just keep getting that. Somebody want to have control over your money, your life, your like I said, your money and your life. I'm just getting a world card. Like, yeah. And you just been struggling ever since somebody was granted something. Like I said, it's either that you didn't get nothing at all, or you got the bare minimum of what was yours. But yeah, so everything is not what people think it is. Like I feel like it's just more to your story that you haven't revealed about what you've been secretly going through in this relationship, in this connection. You know what I'm saying? But just take what resonates, because like I said, you may have went through this or currently going through this now, and maybe you are is dealing with somebody new, but you keeping it a secret. You know what I'm saying? So, or they could be dealing with somebody new and going through the same thing that you may have went through with them. I just keep getting this repetitive pattern, like it's energy. So, like I said, just flip flop the energy, because if you know this person is in a connection with somebody else after they did all of this to you, just know the same way they did you is the same way that the other person is going to go through. Literally. Like I said, the rest of you guys, this person could be um violated an order you had against them, and they could just be sitting in jail while you talking to somebody new, but you still could be going through the same thing. Like it's something like that. Some of you guys, they may have already did time in jail and they got out and started dealing with somebody new that they kept a secret from you while you was dealing with them at the time, and they've been with that person ever since, and now they're going through what you're going through. It's so much energy. So just take what resonates, because I feel like your family, they really don't understand what it is that you were secretly going through, because you haven't told them, or you haven't told them anything, or you haven't told them the whole full story. They probably don't even know half of the stuff that you have been going through with this person. But it's either that you're still going through it now, or you have already um that has already passed. That's part of the situation with this person has already been gone, and you could just be left, and you feel like you're struggling. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you feel like it's a lesson. A lot of you guys, you probably look at it as a lesson if you already went through this. But if you still in the mix of this, eventually you will learn your lesson. Even though you feel like it may be difficult right now in your personal life, your material life, you look at it as a lesson, or you will look at it as a learning lesson. But we got brand new, fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, and watch me shine. So the T is okay. You may have you undergone some changes with yourself. Some of you guys, I want to know if this is you or them opening up new things, like new ventures and stuff. Because, like I said, some of y'all was left struggling, or this is them. Maybe they became a boss. Maybe they opened up a new business or something. Maybe, or this could be you. Maybe you have just started give yourself a fresh new start, and maybe you are being promoted at the moment. If you already been in that field, or that career field, or um that place of that job for a while. But yeah, self-made. Yeah, you could be in a self-made energy or them. And it may have not last that long, Leo. I can't tell if this is you or them. So the T is that although somebody could be in a relationship and keeping it staying low key with it, somebody's starting something like something new that's going to take them to the next level in life. But I just feel like whoever this successful person is, it's not gonna last that long. Like I said, I just can't tell if you used to open up a business or a shop, but it didn't last that long. Or they opened up a business or a shop and it didn't last that long. Especially if this is somebody that was granted your money. If y'all was married and y'all had to split assets and they was granted, they probably doing that with the money. They probably opening up like businesses and stuff, shops and stuff. But like I said, I feel like it didn't last that long. Yup. Then we got closure right here. It closed down. Even the relationship may even end, or like I said, it's different timelines for different people. But even a relationship that they probably was secretly hiding, that was even temporary because we got closure right here. So this could be what's going on behind the scenes. And I feel like it's because it wasn't built on solid grounds to begin with, especially if this is somebody that was cheating on you and secretly was in another relationship with somebody else while they was with you or while they was dealing with you. Yeah, this is somebody that purposely did whatever they had to do to get you in your feelings. Yeah. If somebody had that much power over you, this is what they did. They everything may have been in this person's favor when it comes to like money, right? If you took this person to court. And what they did and what they currently still could be doing with the money if they still taking money out of your account, right? Or you have to pay them something, right? They are starting like businesses, but it was intended to hurt you, to drive you crazy. So this is somebody that basically was granted something, took that and leveled up with it to trigger you. Like somebody made it seem like their life was like gonna be beautiful after they left you or after the relationship has ended. But this is somebody that's very manipulative. They will do after ruining your life, right? They will do whatever they gotta do to get you to drive you crazy, to lose yourself. So it's like the more they over there and behind the scenes on the rise, like I said, they purposely doing it to make it seem like they moved on. They're happy with their new partner. They started businesses. They making good money. Mind you, this person is living off of your money while you over here left struggling, feeling betrayed. Like this is somebody that is doing all this currently, or they have done that if this energy has already passed. Because, like I said, it's different timelines. You guys, you go through a lot with this person, or you have went through a lot, and still could be currently going through a lot. But this is somebody that wants you to lose your marbles. They want you to lose your mind. They want to get you emotionally riled up. So the more they on the rise, the more it's like being on the rise and you seeing it. That's the intent is to hurt you. It's to distort you, to make you look crazy, like you was the one that was the problem, not me. Oh, because I leveled up, that means you struggling, that means you was the problem. It was, this is somebody that gaslighted you a lot. This is somebody that I don't know. Some of you guys feel like this person swapped destinies with you, but this is somebody that wanted some form of power over your money, over your life. Because we've seen that power in that fortune card next to it. And maybe it did go in their favor. Like everything that they are displaying to the world and making it seem like that you were the problem. Like I said, that situation is not going to last that long. That relationship is not going to last that long. That business that they have started is not going to last that long. It was intended to get you in your feelings, to prove a point to you that they are happier without you and they're doing big and they're doing better. Yeah, commitment issues. This is somebody that was stepping out of the connection, out of your relationship, cheating. You were dealing with an avoidant. This is somebody that was avoiding intimacy with you a lot of the times, making things complicated when it shouldn't have. It don't need to be. I don't know. Y'all was dealing with. I feel like whoever this is, this could be a narcissist. I ain't even gonna lie. This seems like a narcissistic tactic to me. Literally, this kind of like remind me of Drew off of Housewives, what she was going through with her husband when he was living in that basement, and then he was granted like custody, as says the house. She was only allowed to have the car, um, and she was forced to like rebuild herself on her own. It's just a lot. This sounds like that storyline a little bit. It don't have to be, but it's giving a narcissist. Like just by the way the energy looks and the thing what's going on, it's giving a narcissist that's trying to drive you crazy and make you look like you were the problem. Oh my goodness. But it's forced. It's forced. Everything in their life is forced. We got law and hopeless romantic. It's intend to drive you crazy because they want you to show you they're trying to prove a point. And like I said, this is a gossip reading, but this we're gonna say it's the tea because this is what you may have been secretly going through. Your family probably had no clue. And if they do, like I said, maybe they knew towards the end or they about to find out, child. Because a lot of people don't believe you are celibate or abstinent or whatever because how good you look on the outside and how you keep yourself up. They think you still dealing with this person. Meanwhile, you over here having life handed to you. This person is taking your life away from you. Like when it comes to your material life. So their assumptions about you is all wrong. But this is somebody that is forced. Whatever little tactics they're using to get your attention, to make you feel crazy, to get you triggered in your feelings, it's forced. It's fake. Fairy tale. It's fake. This is just meant to make you go insane, to trigger you because they know this is what you wanted. You wanted love, you wanted romance, you want intimacy. This person wasn't giving you what you deserve in this connection, in this relationship when y'all were dealing with them. So it's like they took everything from you, drove you crazy or dang near, and gave it to the next woman or the next man. This could be somebody of the same sex. Just take what resonate, child. But yeah, it's forced. Law, hopeless romantic. This is force. Some of y'all never even seen the other party because they so private. They move in silence. Some of you guys person even got married or engaged. That won't be for everybody. Look, fake flex. Fake flexing. This is all forced to drive you crazy. This is a tactic that they're using to get you back. Or if it ain't to get you back, like I said, to make you look like the crazy one, to make you feel jealous. This is fake. Told you everything is forced behind the scenes. Pretending wealth, showing off borrowed luxury, deceptive bragging, rich on Instagram, broke IRL. It's forced, it's fake. Even though it looks real, it's not. Told you they got some money. They make it seem like they living a life of luxury, flexing. Maybe they've got drop some bags, some money on a house. They act like they living comfortably, living a life of luxury. It's to get you vulnerable. They doing all this flexing to make you feel some type of way. Don't pay attention to this person, y'all. Because that was the intent for you to get your attention, to make you go crazy, to make you question yourself, question your sanity, But just know it's not real. It's not. It may look real, but it's not. It's just, everything is forced. Look, they're wearing a mask. This person secretly in their feelings for real. They may have switched up and they may be dealing with somebody on a sex-based level, but this is part of their punishment. This is a karmic that they're dealing with. When I look at teaching, this is like karmic. This is like, yeah, a lesson learned. This is a lesson. That third party is a lesson. They just hide the simple fact that they in their feelings. That's all. Some of you guys, they could be mad at you because you did get an order out on against them, or because they did do time in jail because of something they did to you. It's one or the other. So this is a form of punishment in their eyes because they feel like you punished them in some way, shape, or form. So they feel like they got a stun on you, they got to flex on you, they got to prove to you that they moved on and they're happy and they living a life of luxury. But deep down inside, this is all a facade. I told you, this is somebody that's in their feelings. That's all. But the intent is to drive you crazy. I'm dealing with a narcissist. I don't care what nobody say. This is a narcissist, and this can't, like I said, this could be a man or a woman. Straight narcissistic. I know a narcissistic story when I see it. Somebody pretending like they moved on. Even if this is a woman, they act like they moved on with a new lover. The new lover doing any and everything for them. They got their own business. They bought them a house. They got them a car, or they share everything. I don't know. But somebody act like they moved on and they are happy, child. But they really in their feelings for real. Even if they were the one that were granted some type of money, right? They still not happy with that money in a new person. They just in their feelings because of what happened between y'all. And they're trying to teach you a lesson. They're trying to prove a point to the other person. Giving the other person what they couldn't give, what they didn't give you, or flip-flop the energy. But we got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person left you. So that's the T. This person started something new, and but I feel like whatever it is that they start, like I said, whatever it is that they started, that third party didn't help them. Like I said, it's probably because they're living off of your money. This person could be very selfish. Some of you guys, if you have children with this person, they don't take care of their kids. You don't get a dime. You feel like you don't get a dollar from them. So just take what resonates. But their new beginning, this is definitely not a blessing, because I look at the Six of Pentacles upright as a gift, as a blessing. This is not a blessing. Everything that they think they about to build or they have built is going to fall apart, even the relationship. And that's confirmation again, because I did see cards that look like it was going to be, it's not going to last that long. So that's what it is. The T is their new beginning is going to fall apart, and they're going to be losing out on some finances in the relationship. And not given to you. We got the Three of Cups. Yeah. Your person may get so greedy when they start something new, they open up this shop or this business or whatever it is that they open up, y'all. They may even get to the point where the lover that they chose over you, they may stop doing for them too. And when they stop doing for them, they're going to go what they go instead of doing for the relationship over there with the third party, they're going to be going out with their friends, their family. It's like that third party is going to be neglected. Like I said, some of y'all, it's the same thing they did to you, they're going to be doing to the third party. They're going to be neglected. Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Somebody is going to be neglected. They rather hang out with their friends and family and not do anything for the lover. Told y'all, this all fake. They just did that to get you to see, to get you to prove a point to you. It was never about them being in love with somebody and giving them what you know. This was all fake. They're not doing nothing for that third party. If anything, they living off somebody else's money. So the third party think they got your ex. They don't. They don't do nothing for them. Like I said, it may look good at the beginning. They may have, but that's going to stop. They're gonna stop giving to that person. It was all for show. It was to prove a point to you. And they're, like I said, they'd rather be around their friends and family members. Told you. Somebody that thought they had your person, they don't really have them. They just use them for attention, to get your attention. They're not going to give to them anymore. They're going to start going out and hanging with friends and family members. We got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, or just stepping out and cheating, or both. Like I said, it's giving like this person didn't win nothing. There's no prize. Because the same way they did you is the same way they doing somebody else. That's the T. This person was never a prize. They still hooking up with other people for sex. And they probably forced that lover to, like, if they put pictures online or something of them kissing, they forced that lover to take that picture or put that video up. It was all forced. Like maybe they went on vacation and they posted on social media for you to see, or something like that. It was forced. They told that woman to just do it, to get your attention so you can want them back, and so they can draw in other lovers, other suitors, so they can hook up with them sexually. Told you. They really desire you to come back. They think you a fool. They want you to come back. Even if you divorce this person, even if you broke up with this person, even if you have an order against this person, or you had an order against this person, if it's already passed by, they want you to come back. That's what they desire. They want you to be stupid for them, because they leveled up. And because what you see, which is they leveled up, they probably look better, they probably got money to travel. Like, this is what they want. They want you to be a fool to come back for them, because they in their feelings about you leaving, or they in their feelings about how things ended between y'all. Yes, this person may still have feelings for you, but they just not worth like going back to, honestly. They just want to drain your spirit, drain your energy. They want to love bomb you, but like I said, not take you serious. It will be a waste of time, because they still holding resentment. Yeah, they holding resentment. And some of you guys, you could be either holding resentment still, or you're recovering, or you're healing, because you having a hard time making progress in your own life. So it's like you're detaching from people, or this person, or both. That's the truth. This person wants to sabotage you. They want to stir up some drama because y'all not talking. Ooh, y'all dealing with that gotta be, I can't be tripping. This gotta be a narcissist, because this is just crazy. This person is doing the most to get your attention. Literally. But that's the T. Like, whatever people's assumptions about you, it may be partially true about you going back to them, but I feel like what they don't realize is that you have went through a lot more than what they know or what they assume. And you still could be currently going through things internally. But that's the thing. Like, your person just doing things to get a rise out of you, to get you to lose yourself and go crazy about them. because they're happy, or they making it look like they was a prize. They are happy without you, but it's really to get you to come back and want them again. This person may use their looks to draw people in. They're like charm, their sex appeal, something about them that's very attractive to other people. Wow. Yeah, and whoever it is that they stop giving to is going to be upset. But it's because your person is mad because you don't want them no more, and the third party don't want them no more. I told you this is how it's going to end. That your person, that was a karmic. They thought that they was making you look bad and making it seem like you was the problem. But whatever it is they so-called built in their own little fantasy with this third party, everything is about to crumble. Six of Pentacles reverse. Because it's gonna get to the point where the third party ain't gonna want to sleep with them no more. They ain't gonna want to do nothing with them because they cheating. And I feel like they only doing this because they mad because they don't have access to you no more. This is low key. This person they desire to make it up to you, because no matter what they're doing to get a reaction out of you, this person secretly still have feelings for you, but you're being protected. You're being protected. Look, even the third party was guided to walk away. This mistress that they decide to get with, the other woman, they even walked away. Eventually they will if they haven't. Yeah, because the person was like creating problems and getting a lot of attention from other women in front of their face. Like, this is the type of man that you would be with them out in public and they'll be flirting with other women. And then y'all both be sitting there arguing. This person is very immature, very childish. And some of you guys, they may even use children as a way to stir up drama if y'all have kids. Or it's something like that, whatever, about if you have kids with them. Told you it's because the only reason why they act immature is because they secretly still love you and they want you back. Everything I just said. So this person could try to tear you down and take your life away from you, your material life away from you all they want to, and leave you struggling all they want to, but they mad because they still in love with you. They still have emotional ties to you, Leo. No matter how long it has been, no matter how much they try to flex and rub things in your face to make you feel vulnerable, to get a reaction out of you, this person's secretly still in love with you. But they can't wrap their mind around the simple fact that you're not in their life no more. Like, you don't want them no more. You don't want to be around them. You don't want to sleep with them no more. You don't, whatever y'all had going on, you're not making it a pattern, basically. Because you have already threw your hands up when it comes to this person. And learn your lesson. So that's the situation. That is the tea. Like, somebody is flexing and doing all of this to get your attention so you can come back. But it's all a facade. It's all a fantasy. They're not happy. They have no idea that this is they with a karmic. This is their karma. With that karmic is their karma, where they're going to end up losing a place of business. Where they're going to lose that relationship. They may even lose their house, whatever they had going on. And then maybe even friends and family going to have to like help them get back on their feet. And because of that, that's when they want you to come back. Like, I feel like that's when they really, like, when this person go downhill, their life go downhill and have everything taken away from them, including that secret relationship that they was in. They may end up having to like live with family or something, or family will have to support them or whatever and help them get back on their feet. But in that period of them being down, that's when they want you to come back, like to save them. but you are being guided to let this person go because you've been left anyways. Yeah, somebody thought they had something going on over there to hurt you, but they end up destroying themselves in their own life and losing even the third party. Because I feel like the third party probably left quicker than you had when you were dealing with them. But once that third party thought that this person wasn't giving anything anymore and was cheating on them and purposely like disrespecting them and flirting with other women in front of them, they left immediately. Told you. Now they down and out. They could be wanting to apologize to you for leaving you. Told you. And some of you guys, this person only want to come in just to, like I said, to ghost you and to make you feel some type of way. But I feel like whatever they got to say to you, you could be ignoring them and just stand away from them. Yeah, you're listening to your spirit guides. Like literally, listen to your intuition to just stay away from this person because you've seen the bull crap that they were trying to do to you, and you went through so much. Like, why go back, right? Yeah, this person secretly, in their feelings because you love yourself now, and now they left out in the dark. Look, dark night of the soul. This person is very immature. They act like a kid. They need to heal. They could be crying, grieving. Um, they could be trying to make it up to you. If you have kids, maybe try to use kids as a way to heal things with you, like keep bothering you. Yeah. So some of you guys, they may keep trying to, if you have kids with this person still, they may try to use kids as a way to get to you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like some of y'all's person wasn't even doing anything for the kids when this person left you because they was holding resentment towards you and they were trying to make you too busy trying to make you jealous. But yeah, that's the tea, Leo. Like somebody did all of this to prove a point to you that they moved on and they're happy, but it was fake. It was just to get your attention and hurt you, but expect the unexpected because I feel like this person is going to try to use you. They're going to try to heal things with you when they down and out, when things start to go downhill between them and the third party. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, and y'all take care.